Yeah! Get up!
What is up, everybody? I am that one guy, and we're gonna do a little bit of a social experiment here, because I'm of the belief that when you ride, no matter where you go, I always ride like no one can see. I feel like no one can see me, because to me, that's the only way that you can be sure that you're riding the most defensively that you can. And when I say the most defensively, you might say you're being vigilant, you might say that you're being cautious, that you're being aware. But for me, it's just a matter of, am I being a defensive rider? And what we're going to do here is we're going to go through a little patch of the city where there's at least 2 lanes, and we're going to count how many people are on some sort of device or not paying attention. Maybe it's about dinner time, people might have some food. The reason why this is at the forefront of my mind right now is one of my friends actually got in an accident on one of these back roads here in my hometown because someone was on their phone. And it wasn't like one of those times where, you know, oh, they looked away for a second and something bad happened. They were looking away from their phone long enough so that they ran a red light and they just plowed into the front of my friend's car, totaled his car. It's actually a pretty new car, and it's just, I mean, had they gone out just a little further, he actually saw that they weren't going to stop at the last second, and he stopped. But he could have T-boned them and could have killed him, and his daughter was in the car as well. So I mean, you know, I don't know what has to happen in a person's life for them to get off their phone while they're driving, but you know, I hate for someone to kill somebody or die for them to figure out that talking on your cell phone or driving when you're distracted is a bad idea. So anyway, we're just gonna do a little social experiment here. You probably will, I'll speed through all of this on the video so that you don't have to watch all of this happen. Even 40, and it was 8 out of 40, so that's still a fifth. One-fifth of these drivers were distracted on their cell phones or eating. So that's pretty well supports my point here that people just aren't paying attention to what's going on. It's not a matter of not seeing you, it's a matter of not seeing anything. right? Again, and that's goes right along with what I was saying about my friend who just got hit and could have been killed by somebody on their cell phone. So I don't know what it has to be in your life that happens for you to not be on your phone. I mean, technology has gone far enough for where you should be able to have a Bluetooth or speaker on your telephone, to not have your phone up to your ear, and to be paying attention when you're driving. 8 out of 40 drivers on this trip, it's probably been less than 10 minutes, have been on their phone, or they've been eating while they're driving. I'm not going to say that I've never used my phone when I drive. I'm not going to say that I don't eat when I drive. But again, what's it going to take for me to stop completely doing those things? I know I'm super sensitive to it right now because of what just happened, but guys, if you're out there and you're driving and you're on your cell phone, just don't do it. If you've got to be at a stoplight and you got to check something, do it then. I mean, you can still get, in the state of California, you can still get ticketed for that. But if you're gonna do it when it's safe. Do it when you're at you know that you cannot cause harm to anybody. I mean, the worst harm you can do when you're at a stoplight is hold somebody up because you didn't go when the light turned green. So anyway, that's all I've got for you today. That was a little social experiment that my hypothesis was confirmed, that most people are driving with their phone. Now 1/5, I mean, that's not really conclusive evidence that no one sees you. But again, these were just people that I saw that were looking down either at their cell phone or at the radio, or who were eating, invisibly eating while they were driving. And again, this is just one of those things where I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to say that I'm a perfect person, that I don't do some of these bad habits. But again, I'm just trying to put that awareness out there. The more you hear it, the sooner you might learn, right? I've heard this statistic that it takes you 7 times that a human being has to hear something 7 times before they commit it to memory, or before they start practicing something. So anyway, hopefully this might be the 7th time for you to hear that you've got to just get off your phone while you're driving. Alright guys, that's all I got. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up down there, which is signify, and if you're so inclined, hit the subscribe button, which I'll put right up over here, and you can come check me out with more of my stuff. I'll also throw up some links over here in this direction. You can go straight to one of my other videos. Guys, if you're riding, be safe, and if you're not riding, get riding. This is that one guy, and I'm out.